Hey you, do you want to make this?
Arg, you never stood a chance! I can't run like I used to, but I can pull myself apart just fine. Arg, so much more spacious in here.
Well, if you do, this video will show you step by step on how to make this awesome Foxy mask, starting with this piece of cardboard. Yes, this will be Foxy. No. Next up, roll the piece of cardboard until it looks like this. Align the two ends so it looks like a circle kind of. Make sure the bottom of the hand lines up to your jaw. Now glue in the seam line. Roll up this strip of cardboard 4 times. Cut out thick pieces of cardboard to fill in the gaps. And this is how it should look. Next, draw a face depending on who your character is. Cut the eye holes out. And this is how it should look like so far. Make Foxy's whiskers and put them on both sides. To make Foxy's snout, cut out this long circular triangle. And add some layers to it. Now that we're done with the base, we're going to be needing this type of color fabric for Foxy's snout, red fabric for Foxy's fur obviously, a black foam sheet for Foxy's eye patch and eyebrows, a black fabric sheet, white fabric mesh I can see through for Foxy's eyes, dark red paint, regular red paint, and finally this special golden paint. Now the proper way on adding fur to your cosplay is by wrapping the base with saran wrap, then covering it with duct tape and cut slits to add the template onto your fur. On my first attempt I failed so badly because I couldn't figure out how to get the saran wrap with the base, so I just decided to go to my old routes, my old ways, so yeah. Start by getting your Foxy base and cover it with fur, and press down a little. Cut a big hole on Foxy's head to cover the wrinkles. Add the black fabric sheet to hide the cardboard. Now paint the gap for more details. With epoxy clay, make Foxy's nose. Roll up little balls and coat them with black paint. And now we have Foxy's freckles. Now glue in the nose. Now glue in the freckles. This is how it should look if you followed all the steps correctly. Cut out the eye holes by stuffing them inside. You see what I did there? Next, glue a second piece of fabric on the back of the head. Next, we have to make 2 eyebrows, attach the snout, and make an eye. It's finally time to make the eyebrows. Now get your clear mesh ready for the eyes. For the eyeball itself, get a DIY plastic ornament. Get your white mesh, layer it over some fabric and push down as hard as you can. Now draw on your pupil. When you're finally happy with your pupil, press down and do the same process as I showed you. Glue the white mesh onto your ornament. This is how it should look. And cut it out. And we have an eyeball. Cut the DIY ornament in half for the eyelid. Then just cover it with red fabric. Add a little black paint so it won't match with the other red fur. Boom, we got an eyelid. Attach your eyeball into the socket and attach the two eyebrows. Now use the black foam sheet to draw on an eye patch for Foxy. Glue in Foxy's eye patch. Attach a little strap. And my favorite part, adding withering all around the fabric. To make the spikes on top of Foxy's head, get aluminum foil and crumple it up. Now make 3 of these. This area we have to do is Foxy's jaw. So cut it out and make sure it has a little curve. Like Foxy's snout, add some layers to the curved surface. Add a little space for your head to squeeze into. Make sure it fits Foxy, and to add the fur, glue the bottom and lay it over some fabric. Glue the edges and cut out the extra fabric. Add a strip of fabric on the sides and it should look like this. Next, paint the inside black. Now I'm adding some withering. Just a few more steps and we're almost there to seeing our full Foxy boy. This is optional, but use a black fabric sheet to cover inside Foxy's mouth. I kinda forgot to add this to the list of materials, but you're gonna need air dry clay. We're going to be using the air dry clay for Foxy's teeth. While Foxy's teeth are drying, let's make the Foxy's jaw mechanism. I usually use a stretchy material to make Foxy's jaw move up and down, but I kinda ran out, so this is the solution I'm gonna be using. Underwear. Cut out the little stretchy thing on the underwear and attach it onto Foxy's jaw. Now this is me first trying on the Foxy mask. Remember that it's not fully hooked up yet, so that's why it's so down. When the teeth are fully dry, paint about 20% of them golden and 80% of them white. When the paint is all dry, you can finally glue in all of his teeth. Now listen up, we only have one more thing to make, and that's the endo inside of Foxy's jaw, so let's speedrun it. You're gonna need to use the black foam sheet, fold it a little until you get this blocky look. Place it in his jaw, and that's basically the endo. And boom, we got some teeth. Get some shiny silver paint and basically paint the whole thing. Now place it in there to see how awesome it looks. I made a black wash to paint over it so it shows all the details and stuff and really shows how old he is. And place it in there. And yes, finally I am done. But before I show you this awesome Foxy mask, I would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. I literally had to get a new iPhone because I did not have enough storage for this. I hope you enjoy. It's Infinity Jade, and I'm out.
Me bird's keeping an eye on ya. Ready to dance the dead man's jig.